It's over, saying goodbye.
Welcome to the Late Light Show. Today I have the honor to have in the studio Marco Perfetti. Am I
Yes.
pronouncing it right? Or Perfect Mark. How are you, Mark?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
I heard that you were recently nominated in a Grammy category. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I participated to an album that is nominated for Best Contemporary Blues Album.
Nice.
And, you know, it's one of those things that sometimes the craziest things happen randomly, right? I met this guy, his name is Antonio Vergara, and he is from Ecuador, and he's actually the first Latin musician to ever be nominated in the blues category, which is a huge deal. We met last year because we're both members of the Academy, and we were exchanging music, and then, you know, collaborations happen, and it just, you know, you work on somebody else's project just because you like the project and you believe in the project, and then stuff like that happens, and it was just like crazy.
So you are a songwriter in one of the songs in the album.
I participated in the vocal production of some of the songs. Yes.
So tell us, what does that mean?
Well, you know, I recorded some vocal parts that eventually got, you know, recorded by other artists as well. And so when you work on an album and you are credited as a collaborator and the album gets nominated for the Grammy, everybody that collaborated to the album becomes basically, well, not necessarily nominated, but you are part of the team, and so you receive like a certification from the Academy. And so it was one of those things that, yeah, sure, I will produce some vocals for you, I'll do it, and then this is what happens.
Nice. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Italy. I am from a small village in the mountains of northern Tuscany. The village name is Forno, 900 people. And yeah, from 900 people village to New York City.
How long ago did you move to New York?
I moved to New York 6 years ago, but I moved to the United States 12 years ago to go to Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Oh, nice, nice. I went to the New York campus, so we have, I guess, that in common, and at the same time, not in common at all, because
They're two different things. But I mean, it's always Berklee, but the New York is more like a master program, right?
Yeah. It was great. I did the songwriting and production program. What program did you do in Boston?
I did professional music.
Nice.
So that allowed me to choose different subjects from different departments. That's what I wanted to do the most. I wanted to be able to just absorb as much as possible.
And what did you choose?
I chose, for example, songwriting classes. I chose performance classes. Of course, there's all the other classes that we're supposed to do, like the ear training, the music theory. But for me, I would say the ensembles, some of the ensembles were really, really great to even be more of a professional in the way we arrange the song, in the way we write the chart, in the way we communicate with the band, which is sometimes these are sometimes things that singers take for granted. But to really be a band leader, you have to know everything. And some of the ensembles were really helpful for that. And some of the songwriting classes as well were very important for me to even change some ideas that I had about songwriting, or some approaches to writing songs, some new ways of finding inspiration. It was an amazing time. I feel like I grew more in those years than in all the years before that I was making music.
Nice. Walk us through what would be a normal week with you. What do you do from Monday to Sunday?
I don't know if I ever have anything normal in my life. My schedule changes constantly. sometimes people are like, when are you free? And I said, well, ask me the day of, or ask me the day before. I teach voice, and I would say that my days depend on classes, how many classes I have, how many students book, what hours, what time. There are days where maybe I have half of the day free and half of the day working on teaching, and then there are other days where it's like a few hours at the beginning of the afternoon, and then a few hours free, and then 2 more hours, 6 to 8, like 12 to 2, 5 to 6. Everything is very scattered, but I would say that there's no routine, there's no normal life, like not a 9 to 5 job. But what you will find in a week of a perfect mark week is classes, singing, writing, listening to a lot of music, researching, finding inspiration here and there, and then just like everything revolves around music for me. I don't do anything else other than music, and I think I'm happy this way. I mean, I go to the gym, I go to do, I run chores as well.
Of course. And so you're a singer and a recording artist.
Yes.
Tell us about your latest releases.
So actually, interesting thing probably for you, I am working right now on some covers of some Mexican songs.
Nice.
I speak Spanish, and I feel like Latin culture is a very strong presence in my life. All my friends are Latinos. I would say, 90% of my friends are Latinos. I speak Spanish every day, and when you hang out with different people, people from different countries, and you develop friendships and relationships at a deep level, of course their culture influences you, and they show you music, they show you movies, they show you art. And I've been to Mexico a few times actually last year, and I started listening to some songs, and I am the kind of artist that I listen to a song and I immediately think, I want to record this. I want to do a cover of this. I love doing covers. I've always loved doing covers, especially acoustic covers. Mm-hmm. I like to take a song and put my spin on it. I like to change the arrangement a little bit. Most of the times I like to strip it down to a very, very intimate guitar and voice vibe. And I think it's gonna be interesting, and I think that people are not gonna expect that from me. I've sung in Spanish once before, but it was a different thing.
You mean as a recording it, right?
Yes. I love the way my voice sounds in Spanish.
Yeah, you have a very beautiful voice.
Thank you.
People don't know, but we were in Houston, no? We were at a
Yes.
festival, at the Springboard Festival. We were both performing in the same venue. And I heard him sing, and I was like, it sounded like an angel, No, I'm serious.
Thank
you
you.
should definitely check it out, because I'm not exaggerating.
Thank you. So right now, I am 2 songs have already been recorded. One is a Peso Pluma song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and one is a Becky G song.
Cool.
But there's gonna be more. And then at the same time, I'm also writing. I'm trying to write in Spanish, and it's challenging because I've always written in English, not in Italian. And as a songwriter, you have a certain personal approach to writing lyrics, and if you've always done it in a certain language, even if you master another language, it's hard to write in song form, like with verses and choruses, pre-choruses, rhyming schemes. And it's a challenging but also very inspiring new thing for me. I just love the language, and I love how my voice sounds, and so that's what I'm trying to do. And I feel like doing the covers helps me, because the more I'm listening to Spanish songs, the more I also enrich my vocabulary and understand how to use it in my own way for my own original music.
That sounds great. So what I would like to do today is for us to have a very casual songwriting session to see what we can come up with, and hopefully it's going to be a song that we like, and then we might even record it together after, or who knows, because we really don't know what we're about to do.
Yes.
So
I love that.
Yeah. But before we go into the songwriting section, I have one more question, which is actually three questions because it's if you had three wishes, what would they be?
Ooh. Oh, if I had three wishes, what would they be? Um, well, I think that are we talking about crazy wishes, like, or realistic wishes?
Whatever. Well, like, what's realistic, you know? Because
Right,
like,
right, right.
like I mean, I'm not asking what are your like the plans that you're trying to achieve.
Yes.
I'm asking you like three wishes. So like when you wish something,
Uh-huh.
you're allowed to wish something that you probably think is never going to come true. That's why it's a wish.
So if I had like the genie
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
lamp,
yeah. The
what would
genie.
I ask? I would ask, well, I would ask something related to like both me personally and music for sure, right? I would ask to um, be, you know, what I would ask probably is to travel the whole world and to sing and have shows in literally every country in the world. That is my number one dream.
Nice.
That, traveling is my biggest passion. I love, new places, new cultures, new people. And to me, music is the quickest vehicle to connect between people. And I would, every time I performed in a different country, it was some of the best times I've ever had.
And do you think this wish, this first wish, is something realistic?
I think it's possible. I think it's doable. There are some artists that actually have done it, and I've been inspired by them. That they did like a total world tour, like literally playing in countries that nobody else goes to play, and that is definitely. I mean, it's complicated and it's probably a lot of work, but why not? Where there's a will, there's a way. But if I could just snap my finger and make a wish and just have all the resources possible to travel every single place in the world and perform, that would be my number one wish.
Like, I understand what you're saying, and you're probably like imagining like touring the world, like as a headliner, like like U2 or any of the big artists like that.
Yeah, well, not even necessary. I mean,
or
that would be wish number two probably, to be that huge.
To be that huge. Okay.
Yes.
So it could be like maybe smaller
It could
venues.
be small, as long as I'm traveling the world.
So, it's very weird because like right now we're seeing it from a mystic point of view by
Yeah.
making wishes, no? But
Yes.
in the same way, like I went to business school before I went to music school, and you pretty much made a project plan that was writing down what you were going to do, So it's kind of like making wishes, but in a business point of like in a business perspective.
Yes.
Do
Do you want to be my manager on that?
Eh?
Should we do a world tour together?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like honestly, like I can identify myself very
Yeah.
much, and I bet a lot of artists have this on their bucket list that they would like to be on tour singing everywhere, and it's very different when it is selling tickets, because there's people that are traveling around the world,
Yes.
but it's different to fill up a venue with fans
Yes.
than just to sing in a place where there's already people. Like maybe a lot of people don't realize that, but it's so hard. Like it's so hard, and I bet that every day you're doing a lot of things for that to happen, and it's very weird how for some people it just starts happening and for others it doesn't, and it's not necessarily because they're not great.
Yeah.
Like
It's a combination of elements, right? It's talent, it's luck, it's good connections, it's being in the right moment with the right people at the right place, and every piece of the puzzle goes together. There's also a lot of hard work. I feel like as artists, people think that we're having a lot of fun all the time and that we are so lucky. I get that all the time, right? You are so lucky. You do what you love. I understand what people say when they say that, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's not really luck. We worked really hard. We studied hours and hours. We dedicated our whole life to this, and I feel like people we're very good at hiding that. You know, like part of the artist's job is also to make it look like it's easy and that it's just natural talent. But the amount of preparation that we've had, and the studying and the rehearsing and the perfecting our craft is really something that I think a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm getting a little sentimental, but let's pass to the next wish.
Yeah. Well, so I could say, honestly, well, I would love to be like healthy forever. You know, I often think about that. As I say, if I could just like, you know, if I could just have like some magic powers, like make me healthy forever. I never want to worry about getting sick or having problems.
But this healthy forever, is this like you would like to be immortal kind of a thing, or like? Are
You know, I love like stories like superhero stuff, right? I'm a little bit of a nerd for like Marvel comics, and I look at like the people with the superpowers, and sometimes I'm fascinated by that. I'm like, this superhero is immortal, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean? How would that be? It's just like a funny thought. I don't know, because a lot of times the people that are immortal, even in the comics, they're like, oh, this is a curse because you see all your loved ones die and then you live through all of that. But also, maybe it could be cool. I mean, you get to see how the world changes, right? In 1,000 years from now. I mean, I don't know. But like healthy forever, I kind of mean it more like being in good shape. Because you know, our job is also it's physical, you know. So
Yeah.
being strong, being in good shape.
Without going to the gym.
Without going to the gym. I hate
It's so
it.
boring, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, I'm doing it just because I have to, but like, but I'm like, if I could just snap my fingers and have a great body and be healthy and never worry about
It's a good wish. It's a
getting
good wish.
sick, I would love that. What would be a third wish?
Third wish.
I mean, it sounds a little materialistic, but like endless money, endless resources. And I'm not saying it even for the sake of like, I am not a person that likes fancy things, but I see how life is so much easier for some people that don't have to worry about financial issues, you know, especially as artists, we know how that
Yeah.
affects our life. Oh, if I could just say, I want to book, for me it would be, I want to book the best studio in the world with the best musicians in the world to make, you know what I'm saying? Like with the best softwares, the best microphone, the best instruments. I don't care how much they are. Give me the best guitar, the best microphone. Give me this guy. How much do you charge for an hour? $100,000 deal. You know, like stuff like that. Endless resources, endless money to make art with endless possibilities. I want to make a show with special effects. You know, I want to build the craziest stage. I want to, you know, that. And also to help, you know, to help people, to help friends and family. I think that as an artist and as an immigrant, having changed country and, you know, it's hard, and I owe so much to a lot of people that
Yeah.
helped, and I really value how people have really cared about my dreams and my art and my work, and I feel like I would like to do that. I wish I could, you know, I have so many friends that are artists, and we're all, you know, trying to make our dreams come true, and I wish I could just be like, what do you need to make your dream come true? Oh, I need this, this, and this. Here you go, yours. So it's more for that than just, I want a big car and a big house. I don't care about it. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Just make me travel around the world, make me do the music that I want with the people that I want, and give me endless possibilities of doing that. That's my wish.
Sounds pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I like your wishes. I like your wishes.
Thank
well,
you.
we're going to cut a little bit right now. We'll be right back with Perfect Mark, and we're going to write a song. So see you soon. We're back in the Late Life Show with Perfect Mark. And next, we're going to try to make a song. So this is my guitar. So today we're gonna ride with a guitar.
Yes.
Let's see
well,
what we
it's my
can-
favorite instrument. Even though I don't play guitar, when I write songs, I write them on piano, thinking about how the guitar will sound. What is your usual songwriting process?
Well, when I write songs with the guitar, like right now, for example, I'm writing for a girl band called Hello Moon. I'm also the producer, and I produce the videos. It's a Mexican M-pop band, like K-pop, but M-pop.
Mexican pop.
Yeah, I play the guitar, but none of the songs are gonna have an acoustic guitar.
Of
So it's
course.
just like to make the song come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like they're all like with beats and different things, but I just like to use the guitar to bring out the song, even if the song is not gonna have a guitar. It doesn't mean that maybe I couldn't play it and make a version of it in the guitar.
Yeah, it's just to create the structure of the song, and then the song will
Yeah.
be produced in a pop way. But that's good. That's usually, I feel like that's what a lot of songwriters do. They start
Yeah.
with piano and voice, or guitar and voice, and then they create a production around it.
I really like your voice. It has like teardrops in it. You know,
Ooh.
like I think it.
I like that because it is very melancholic. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking maybe we can do something a little bit like starting like a little bit traditional, like a kind of like a bolero,
Ooh.
but then like obviously giving it a spin and putting like our own our own seal in it. One of my favorite songwriters is Armando Manzanero, who I had the honor of taking a class with him at SACM, at the Sociedad de Autores in Mexico,
nice.
which I was a part of the second cohort, and I'm very grateful for being a part of the second 2G, we call it 2G at SACM. Hello to all of my friends over there, and to Monica Vélez, the director. She's great. Like she's a wonderful songwriter. Like she has several Grammys. And
Nice.
she's so good. She's so good. But anyways, this is like the idea that we're having. But in the end, if we don't do what we're saying that we're gonna do, it doesn't matter. The only thing
Yeah.
that matters is that we're trying to make songs.
Yes, yes. You know, and how many times it happens? You start with an idea, and then it's almost like the song writes itself, right? It's almost like the song takes you somewhere. You don't take the song somewhere.
So I'm gonna try to find a progression that is. What do you feel about that?
I like it.
So let's throw in some melodies to see. Like I'm
Okay.
just gonna start, but let's do like free improvisation to try
Okay.
to find like some strong melodies. So I'm just gonna start like doing whatever, and then you come.
Do you want to start? Do we alternate?
Let's alternate. Like,
Okay.
If you want to start, you can start.
You tell me. Do I start? Something like. Na da da, na 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 na
Okay, we need to record.
Yeah, because this
do you
was
have
good.
your phone? Do you have
This
your
was
phone?
good. It's in my backpack.
Grab it, grab it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was nice. Oh my god.
Si no das en pena cintada, no puedo más sin compás en ti no te harás ganar. Ta 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 ta. Now you.
Wait.
Si nos haces un momento que nos llena en tiempo, que nos salve el viento, que nos den el aliento. No me arrepiento. Si te vas, te enfado y te encuentro. Si no estás, te sale un momento y si estás, te vas atrás. Y que no andas tan matindas. Oh, oh.
I like that rhythmical.
Si no,
I like that.
y si no estás, te enfado. Y si te vas, te encuentro luego. Y ganas en movimiento y me vas atrás. Te despierto, no. Let's open this. Start throwing in some lyrics on the situation.
Cool.
Okay.
This is really cool.
Tenía que ser un mensaje